Hello and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Aries general love reading for March 2021. March already. How are you doing, my lovely Arieses? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're really well. So this is for Aries in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross watchers are also very welcome. So it's going to be a general love reading. So it's not going to resonate with every Aries out there. And it may just not be your story. So just a quick request, if it's not your story or if it's not the message you want to hear, then please don't shoot the messenger. You can always check out your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus are often most useful, and see if something there resonates for you. So Aries, I'm going to do some general messages for you first, and then we'll get into a full spread. So for Aries in love in March 2021. Oh, and just before I forget, please do like, comment and subscribe. That'd be amazing. And I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading again this month for whichever sign gets the most likes. So definitely don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, got the moon coming out there already. But let's get into it now, Aries. So we can get some general love messages. What is Aries dealing with in love this month, please? Whoa, boom. Okay, that's interesting how that happened. So there's actually a lot of fire energy that came out here already. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is most definitely you, Aries, popping out. We also have the Empress and the Temperance card Sagittarius, more fire, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I mean, with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, that is very impressive combination, to be honest. That's kind of like someone is thinking that you're absolutely incredible, sexy, powerful, but also beautiful, kind, nurturing, you know, the softer side, but also the very passionate and go-getter kind of side, really bold, confident. So you could be feeling like this, you could be feeling your energy as well and be very powerful this month. But also, I feel like with this Empress, someone is really thinking that you are absolutely amazing too. So with Temperance card, there is certainly this need to try and keep our balance and not be too impulsive, certainly, and kind of go with the flow and, you know, retain some sort of, you know, temper our hotter emotions and passions and try and keep our balance. And the Six of Pentacles is definitely kind of equal give and take into a situation, reciprocity, and working together as a team, like giving equally, I want to say. Anything else? Because those all kind of just boom out straight away. I haven't seen that before, or for a while anyway. So let's see, anything else for Aries, please? Thank you. Interesting. Now we've got the Eight of Cups. So this can talk about walking away from something or leaving something in the past that is no longer emotionally serving you. You could be walking away from something where there was a lack of equal investment and kind of realizing your worth here with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. And now there is actually, you're walking towards something more reciprocal, possibly. We could also be talking about someone who has walked away from you in the past. With this Temperance card, that can be a reconciliation energy as well. So let's see where this is going. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands now. So this is perseverance and, you know, working really hard to accomplish a goal. It can sometimes feel like the odds are stacked against you when you get this Seven of Wands, but it's persevering, dogged determination, and working very hard, and you are successful with this Seven of Wands. It's just like you do not give up. So let's see what this is about. Why is the Queen of Wands here, please, for my Aries? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Thank you. Are you joking? The King of Wands. Okay, fine. So that's amazing. You've already got your perfect counterpart here, Aries. And look, this is it doesn't have to be another fire sign you're dealing with. It could be another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius potentially, but it doesn't have to be. It's just that you guys are a perfect pair. Whatever's coming in for you in love this month is someone that you you connect with so incredibly well. I feel like The passion is going to be off the charts between the two of you, very attracted to each other. Wow, that's insane that I came out to clarify that. Okay, exciting. Why? What else have you got for me? The Page of Cups. So there's someone reaching out with emotion or maybe an apology, but there is someone who feels very connected to you, certainly, and yeah, reaching out with some sort of emotional offer. So why is the Empress here, is what I was going to say. Why is the Empress here? Whoa. Okay, so explosive energy I'm getting. I feel like this is going to come in passionately, quickly. We've got the Knight of Swords here, which is coming out of the blue. Certainly the way your cards are coming out, it's very like boom kind of energy. And this is expect the unexpected, certainly, but it's come out as well with the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be talking about someone who maybe doesn't have to be walked away from you, could have just been acting emotionally detached in the past, but there's change happening here. It could be someone coming back around with this Wheel of Fortune. It could be some sort of timing that was at, divine timing that was at play, that was, not working out for you guys. There could have been a sense that you've been waiting for this with the Temperance card. You've been very patient, and now something is coming in. So let's see, why is that Temperance card here, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness, look at that, the Hanged Man. So yeah, Pisces energy as well. So this is something that there was a delay, there was a feeling of being maybe left on pause, being left in limbo. This matter wasn't, there wasn't any closure. You were just waiting, I'm getting, with that Temperance and the Hanged Man. And there may have been no movement on this for a while. So why is the Six of Pentacles here, please, for Aries? Why is that? Thank you. Yeah, wow. Death card, it's a card of Scorpio. This is change, transformation to this relationship. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like in the past, maybe there was a lack of equal give and take, equal investment, and things are going to change. There's going to be transformation in this connection this month. So why is the Eight of Cups here, please, for Aries? Okay, and all right. Interesting. So we have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So the Nine, it's interesting that you go from the Eight to the Nine of Cups. So you could, for some of you, this could be talking about actually a new person with the Page of Cups that can signify something like a new start. And this could be someone, it's actually you're walking away from things in the past that haven't emotionally fulfilled you, and going from the 8 to the 9, there is there's a sense of progression, and this is wish fulfillment, this is romance, and also just kind of like get the pleasures of life, and like physical pleasure certainly, and enjoying each other's company, and eating good food, drinking good wine, that kind of thing. It's wonderful. But the Nine of Wands coming out together, it's kind of like getting this wish fulfillment, but also it's a sense of not giving up on something. This is actually perseverance. It's kind of like with that Seven of Wands that we saw briefly at the bottom of the deck. It's persevering, and it's actually not giving up at these hurdles that may have been presented to you. So I don't know if this is going to be a new person. For some of you it will be, certainly. For others, I'm getting more of a sense of something where it was left on pause, and now there's going to be a shift. So let's see. Oh look, okay, at the bottom of the deck now we have the Fool card. So this is a brand new start for you. It doesn't have to be a new person, but it's a leap on a new journey, down a new path. It is perhaps taking a risk with someone, and maybe this Nine of Wands, there may be a little bit of hesitancy, a little bit guarded, because this is going to be like going off into new territory, I'm kind of getting. But yeah, a very exciting new beginning. And the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, this is why it's happening. This person, whether it's someone coming back around, if they are, it's because there is this undeniable connection between the two of you, and the passion is off the charts here. So let's go into your spread. So I'm going to be asking 12 questions in the spread about the person that you have on your mind whilst watching this video. So if you don't have anyone on your mind, perhaps this is someone that's going to be coming into your life this month, but let's see. I'll have a look. So for Aries, please, can you get the top 12 cards for Aries and their person of interest in love in the month of March 2021. I feel like March is going to be a good month. I don't want to touch wood, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like, you know, had a bit of spring weather here in London recently. Sun's coming out. Got out of, well, we're nearly out of the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. You know, things are looking up. So let me get the top 12 cards for Aries, please. Okay. There's that Six of Pentacles again. Oh. Oh, the Fool again. Oh, interesting. Okay. The bottom of this deck, wow, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Now that is amazing energy. That's very abundant. It's wonderful for sign for success and work and career and money. Now it's also very positive for kind of the home. Now this can talk about long-term potential in a connection, but for me in this particular Ten of Pentacles, it's kind of like family. It can be about seeking guidance from, you know, like someone wise or an elder, or someone that you can just rely on in your, maybe your family, your home, that you know is very loyal and dependable, and maybe can give you some guidance as well. But it's talking about that loyalty and that longevity of a connection. So let's see what's going on. Wow, two of my favorite cards, the Ace of Pentacles underneath that as well. So this is talking about a new beginning, which is a very stable one with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. My goodness, this is like a beautiful seed, an opportunity for something stable that can certainly go the long term. So that is just gorgeous. But with the Seven of Cups here, there is a sense of confusion and maybe concern about whether the offer perhaps is, you're seeing it clearly, or maybe you're worried that there's some sort of illusion about this offer, some deception perhaps, or even just that there might be hidden kind of like pitfalls, like you're not getting the full story about this offer. This is kind of what I'm getting. So yeah, there is an opportunity here for a new beginning, but it's kind of like a confusion about it, or maybe even... Let's carry on. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, well, we've got the Eight of Wands. So this is passionate messages back and forth, communication coming in, hot and heavy, I want to say. And yeah, like things are picking up if you haven't been communicating with anyone recently. If there's been that pause, that stagnation with the, well, not stagnation, but you've been left waiting with the Temperance and the Hanged Man that we saw. Now we've got the Six of Cups here. So this could definitely be talking about someone coming back into your life. So returning and wanting to get, as I said, get the communication going with you again. Maybe they've been missing you, they've been thinking a lot about you. This can also talk about children, and I am getting a sense of family. So for some of you, maybe you have children with this person, or that's just, you may have known them when you were younger as well. That can be an element. But there's an innocent and a sweetness here. Wow, and then we've got the Chariot. So this kind of Cancer, this is forward movement and momentum. This is all very fast paced. Like I was getting in the beginning with the way the cards came out. This is, I feel like if things have been slow recently, or seem to have, you know, not been moving at all, things are about to pick up pace, and that could be why you're concerned with that Seven of Cups about whether you can trust it or not. But yeah, I feel like this is going to come in fast with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So let me get your next layer right away, and then I'll go through everything. So let me get the second layer for Aries, please, with the top 12 cards. Oh, I'm just clarify, please. The top 12 cards for Aries. Please clarify what is already laid out. Okay. Wow, Aries. Wow, there's a lot of fear here going on. That's been an element, and I don't mean like fear like you should have something to fear. I mean like a fear of what lies ahead, and that has been or a fear of something being hidden or illusions is definitely an element here. Interesting. Whoa. Wow, combination. Okay, that's good. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords twice on the spread. Okay, there's that Seven of Wands again. All right, so at the bottom of this deck, we have the Two of Wands. So definitely kind of like needing to make a decision. This is a crossroads moment for you. Maybe about whether to go down a certain path with someone, maybe to take that risk. I was talking about with the Fool at the beginning. This will be going down maybe off in a new direction. You may feel like pulled in two different directions perhaps, or just needing to make some sort of decision. This could also be, there could be an element of travel or moving or needing to move house, or that could be an element for some of you, or even maybe just moving in together. That could be a factor as well. That could be what we're talking about with the home here, with that offer being made. So yeah, let's see. Wow. There's the Ace of Pentacles in exactly the same position. So that's very interesting. So there is that offer. This is something tangible. This is something significant and something you can kind of touch. So what I mean by that is it's not like a offer of an idea of you know, just floating an idea kind of thing. This is something real. So this is what I'm saying. Like it could be a shall we move in together significant thing, or it could just be like an offer to go on a date with someone, of course, but I get the sense that it's quite like a serious significant offer, and that is why, you know, you're really needing to make a big decision here, or somebody is. And fucking pardon my language, I know you swore really bad, because I just said you needed to make a big decision, and then we have the Judgment card here. So yeah, yes you do. Yes you do. Okay, bottom of the deck. Wow, we've got the Empress again. So I mean, for some of you, look, it could be needing to make some sort of decision even about having kids. That could be the real significant thing that you can touch. You can definitely touch a child. So this could be an element. The Empress is like the divine mother of the tarot, and we have the Six of Cups already. Now, it doesn't have to be about motherhood. It could just be that, well, with the Empress, as I said already, this is someone thinking that you are absolutely incredible. You're just the pinnacle of divine feminine wiles and beauty and love. So absolutely gorgeous with the Empress. Now, with the High Priestess, that can talk about things that are hidden, being kept secret. I am seeing that there is some concerns about there being things hidden. So maybe you haven't expressed something to this person, Aries, or you've been keeping something inside. I should say this is Pisces energy again, and then the Empress can be Taurus or Libra, but it's also just Venusian energy. But yeah, so there may be things that haven't been expressed as yet that are being, or it can also talk about just trying to trust your intuition about this decision that you need to make. And then we have the Nine of Wands as at the start. So this could be why you're really trying to trust your gut about this offer from this person, because you may know that there are some red flags. Now that everyone's got their own red flags, let's be honest, there's no single person on this planet that doesn't come with a red flag of some sort. It's just that they come in different varieties. So it's just that you may be aware of this person's red flags, and you're trying to decide whether you should still go for it, still, you know, persevere, and whether you can get past those. I'm getting it, and kind of, you know, you can even break down the walls that they may have put up in front of you. So yeah, let's see. Now, everything I'm saying, of course, you can reverse the roles. The energy is fluid in tarot. So if I'm talking about one person and you feel like it resonates more with the other, just flip it. That's absolutely fine. So how you feel about your person, Aries. So this could be very much the thing that you haven't actually expressed to them, the fact that you're in love with them. So we've got this Four of Swords, which is keeping quiet. You feel, now, obviously, it could be that you feel like they aren't speaking to you, and actually you have very deep feelings for them, but they haven't been communicating with you, potentially. It could also be that you feel like you're not ready to actually express to them, or you don't know how. This is silence with this Four of Swords, but it's kind of, it can be healing from heartache or disappointment or sadness in the past, and still healing from that. Now, that could very much be with this person. Maybe they have disappointed you and you're still trying to heal from what has happened between the two of you, but you still have very deep feelings. Like, if you feel the Knight of Cups about them, there's no two ways about it. You are still in love with them, and this isn't necessarily the Knight of Cups actually that expresses it to the other person. They just keep that love honest and true, but just within themselves about the other person. Now, how they feel about you is major with this. There's a lot of major arcana here, I have to say, like combinations, but we've got the Death card and the Moon, so it's Scorpio and Pisces again. So you could be dealing with a water sign, it doesn't have to be, but they may feel like something is over between the two of you because there were things that were hidden or under the surface, you know, that sense of illusion I'm getting again with this Moon card. They may be worried that if something comes to the surface, then things will be over, or maybe something already has for some of you. They may feel like there would need to be a big change, or it's kind of like I'm kind of getting that they may feel like with this, I mean, this Death card obviously can talk about transformation, but this particular one for me is more so about something being done and over. So I'm kind of getting that they feel very worried that things have ended or come to an end between the two of you, or are going to. They're kind of worried where potentially about if they were to continue down this path with you, where would they end up, that kind of thing as well. But yeah, I'm getting a sense that there's a fear about things that have been hidden. Now, how they see you, Aries. So you may have said something to them, you may have communicated clearly in the past that you wanted to work on things with them, that you were willing to cooperate, to collaborate with them, to build together, because they see you with this Ace of Swords. They see you very clearly. They may see you as being a very honest person. They may also see that some communication or some sort of conversation is needed, potentially. They're seeing that there's some sort of truth that either they've realized as well, they may want to actually work on this with you, work together, and they may see that it's possible for you guys to actually build on this. It can go a lot of different ways. Let me get some more before I say anything else. Now, what happened in the past between the two of you? We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Now, generally, I'd say this is a very positive combination, and the Six is generally very positive anyway. Now, with this Six of Pentacles, this is like two people seeing eye to eye. There may have even been some sort of, not mediation like anything official, but it could have just been, even I'm getting like this elder that I was talking about, or just someone like a trusted family member that may have helped get the two of you back on track, or and kind of moving into smoother waters. You know, maybe both knowing what you needed to do to give to this connection to make it work and to move forward. So the recent past, I would say things are looking pretty positive. And I have to say, it carries on in the current mutual energy. We have the Six of Swords again, very positive still. You know, you got back on track, I want to say, in the recent past, and you're still doing that. You're still moving forward together. With this Four of Wands, this is stunning. This is marriage, like kind of energy, and or just doesn't. If it's not marriage, then it's strong, happy commitment, celebration, love. It's like it's enjoying the good times in a relationship together. Beautiful. So that's your current mutual energy. So looking very positive. Now, what your person wishes would happen in the connection, Aries. We've got the Devil and the Sun. I mean, what a combination. So the Devil is Capricorn energy, and the Sun can be Leo, but for me, it's just mainly about the Sun. Now, what they want. Look, the Devil can mean a lot of different things. It can talk about, you know, vices and temptation and kind of being a bit stuck by things that are kind of weighing us down. It can be about fears as well. So look, in one way, it could be with the Sun is very positive. It's victory, it's success, it's admiration, you know, being admired and being victorious in a sense, and having happiness. So it could be that this person really wants to work through some sort of issues, or maybe it could be substance abuse, like drinking, for example, or some sort of bad habits, anger, or this kind of thing that they actually want to kind of get success over, to actually get control over this side of themselves. And it's kind of like their shadow side. It's kind of to actually conquer it. Now, the shadows, as I said, we all have the shadow side. We all have red flags. You know what I'm getting at. But it's kind of like they want to be able to conquer that side of them and to actually come out. You see how this person here is like, it's all very dark and dismal, and kind of they're at the mercy of the Devil. But this Sun is someone who is strong and can be admired. It's like, I feel like this person maybe even wants you to admire them again, for them to actually conquer their issues and for to come out the other side stronger, and someone that you can you have respect for as well, I'm getting. Now, what is blocking the connection at the moment from moving forward? There's some sort of offer that either has been received. I mean, we've seen the Ace of Pentacles twice with, you know, in both the decks. So there's something about this opportunity, this new offer, but what is blocking it is indecision. And you definitely have a decision to make, is what I said earlier. And I feel like either an offer is you're waiting on it to be made. It could be another thing. Or it has been made, you've received it, you're looking at it, and or you know, it's the other person is, and they're weighing up the pros and cons about whether to go for it or not. And that is currently what is holding the connection up. Now, the intention of this person towards you, Aries, is I feel very positive. We've got the Moon again, so Pisces and Justice, the Libra card. But this is, for me, it's talking about whatever was hidden, and you know, whatever may have been beneath the surface, anything that was an illusion before. What their intention is, I feel like, to speak some sort of truth about it with this Justice card with the sword pointed up, to be honest, maybe even to, you know, reveal whatever has been hidden, or if you've already found out something that was hidden, then they just want to be honest with you, and also to make things right, to take responsibility, to to do right by you, and actually maybe even if this is about fears in some way or confusion, they want to make all of that right. So what you need to know about their current situation, again, is very positive. I feel like this person is, I mean, they could have Earth in their chart as well, because I'm seeing a lot of Pentacles, so that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, they don't have to. But their current situation is this Knight of Pentacles. That is actually kind of, I would say, the most reliable knight, very loyal, determined, but also can be a little bit slow in coming forward with that offer, certainly. But when they do, it's one that you can rely on. And again, I get a sense of honesty with this Knight. And the Six of Pentacles. So as we saw at the beginning, their current situation is wanting to maybe offer you something with that Ace of Pentacles we keep seeing, and it is got stability and loyalty and equal give and take behind all of that. So the action they're going to take towards you next is interesting, because we've got the Fool. As we saw at the beginning, it's taking that leap of faith, taking that risk. Now, with that Queen of Swords, this could be how, you know, they are maybe perceiving that you are going to receive them, Aries, that you may be pissed off with them, pardon my language, or, you know, they may be a little bit intimidated by you. This could be why it's like, it could be the fact that this is why they're very hesitant and weighing up and going back and forth about making you some sort of offer, because they're worried about what you might say to them. But even so, they're still going to take the leap of faith, and, you know, come what may, they feel like they need to maybe take action here, take some sort of responsibility and face up to whatever they did in the past, I want to say as well, or, you know, had kept hidden. It's kind of like, I get the sense of like throwing themselves on your mercy and just, you know, owning up to something even potentially. Now, your advice is interesting. We've got the Ten of Swords, and then we've got the Page of Wands. So there is the Ten of Swords is talking about a very painful ending and feeling very betrayed, feeling stabbed in the back. But this Page of Wands is a completely different energy. It's new, it's flirtatious, it's light-hearted, it's playful, it's exciting, and it's passionate as well. And it doesn't have to be someone new, but it's new, fresh energy. So I feel like in terms of advice, we'll get one more layer yet before, so I don't want to say too much, but it could be talking about the fact of, like, you know, to be able to have some sort of, to really maybe move forward and have some sort of fresh new energy with this person. It's kind of talking about letting go of whatever happened and putting an end and being like, okay, that happened, that's done, it's ended, we need to leave that behind us to be able to move forward and have some sort of fresh energy. It's kind of not bringing that with you into this new start is kind of what I'm getting. Now, what is happening between the two of you this month, Aries? I mean, there's a lot of overthinking, I would say, with the Nine of Swords, and there's a lot of perseverance with the Seven of Wands that we saw at the beginning. So this is determination, but there's going to be, like, I think it might be something that you or your person is playing over in your head a lot, maybe even keeping you up at night thinking about this, thinking about the other person. There is an element of determination, though, of perseverance. It could be, you know, still fighting for this, but just there's a lot of things still playing over in your mind. So that's what I'm kind of saying as well. You need to kind of maybe let whatever happened, that happened, it's done. But you'll know, obviously, if you can do that and if you want to. So let me get the third layer, and then I'll go through everything one more time. So can we get the top 12 cards for Aries, please? Clarify what is already laid out. Aries. Top 12 cards, please. Okay. There's the Three of Pentacles again. The Six of Cups. did someone have children and they kept it a secret? And that's really specific, but okay, anyway, let me carry on. It's just something that popped into my head. Okay. Who keeps that secret? I mean, that's definitely going to come out at some point, isn't it? But no judgment, I'm just thinking out loud, just ignore me. Okay. Yeah, they're really facing, your person is facing some sort of like karma, basically, and dealing with it. They're definitely taking responsibility for it. Okay, so, oh my giddy aunt, Aries. The bottom of this deck is the Ace of Pentacles again. So, beautiful golden opportunity. I'm not going to say too much because we've already seen it twice, but yeah, it's a new opportunity for, so it's stable, it's grounded, it's reliable, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Love the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, and look at that. Behind it, we have the Princess of Chalices. So this offer, this new start, is also about this is like the Knight of Cups in this this deck. So there's about feelings here that you love this person, Aries, and your feelings, and you can't hold them back. They are unstoppable with this Knight of Cups, and they're rushing forward. It can also talk about feelings that are growing, but I feel like you're already in love with them, to be honest. So yeah, it's just maybe those feelings are going to be coming back with this new start, with this like grounded, fresh new chapter for you guys. There's going to be a resurgence of your feelings for each other. So let's see. Okay, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles behind that. So that is definitely, it's kind of it's more earth energy, of course, but it's kind of reflecting on the things that you have together, or what you have in general, and thinking, she's actually reflecting and feeling really happy and joyous, and kind of this sense of like taking stock of everything you have and feeling really lucky and positive, and yeah, very happy and contented. So it's very positive overall. Oh my goodness, at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups. So this is to me this is like my soulmate card. So there is a strong connection between the two of you, seeing eye to eye, and also you're on the same page about so many things. You have strong chemistry, well, certainly with the King and Queen of Wands at the beginning, we saw that already. But there's a strong tie between the two of you, and you really are on very connected to each other and on the same page. So we've got the King of Swords here, so that's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is someone definitely kind of fighting, I want to say, to get their point across, to maybe even, there could be someone trying to defend themselves as well, or trying to, we've already seen the Queen of Swords here as well, so I feel like someone might be trying to use their words to make something right, I want to say, without rushing ahead. And the Six of Swords, again, for like the fourth time. So this Six of Swords is, but also interestingly, this one is talking about, this guy is like throwing the last sixth sword into the water. These are like metaphorical for ideas and the way we think about something. And it's interesting because this King of Swords is like, he's fighting based on what he thinks about something, but it's kind of like letting that go, it's throwing that into the water, and then allowing, the two people in the boat, the woman in the back is changing the course and going off in a new direction together. So I'm kind of getting like, if someone was also kind of maybe fighting you in the past, or very like you couldn't really talk to them, you couldn't have a conversation, or there were issues with communication, or some sort of idea was kind of holding you guys back. It's kind of letting go of what you previously thought and changing direction in terms of your ideas, and allowing yourself to go off into smoother waters together, but maybe it was in a different direction that you didn't imagine yourself going in before. It's kind of what I was saying with the Two of Wands, like there may be also this sense of movement, of travel even. So let's see. So how you feel about your person, Aries, is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So it's interesting because remember how they see you is the Three of Pentacles as well. So to be honest, I feel like you want to work on this with them, or to continue working on it. I feel like you've been doing some already. But I mean, with this Four of Swords, you may feel like you can't say anything else to them right now. Maybe you feel like you need to pull back your energy, and maybe you feel like actually you need them to now turn up and show that they are going to put work into this as well. You certainly love them, and you want to work on this with them, but I think it's this feeling like, but you need them to turn up and even like prove to you that they will actually put the work in as well now. So how they feel about you is clarified by the Six of Cups. Now, obviously, it's not going to be for everyone, but this is kind of what I was saying about. It's just, maybe I'm being silly. If this is the case for anyone, please leave me a comment. But obviously, it's very specific. It's just they feel like it might be over because they're keeping something hidden, and then it's the Six of Cups, which can be about children. But anyway, otherwise, it's look. It could also be, if it's not actual, someone's already got children. It could be that. Maybe, again, for some of you, someone doesn't actually want children, and you didn't know that before, and that could be an element. Or, you know, they might have fears about having kids, or some sort of hesitation about that, taking that next step. So that could be what they're worried about, and they're fearing that it might be over between the two of you because you're not seeing, you know, you're not on the same page about children. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone. Otherwise, they just feel very worried, as I said, that this is over, and they're really missing you. They have very sweet feelings about you, and they're maybe thinking about you a lot. But they're feeling like because they kept something hidden from you, it's over. Now, how they see you is clarified by the Eight of Swords. So, I mean, they see, as I said, that you want to work on this with them. And they know that there needs to be some sort of honest, maybe even that something has already been revealed, or that they need to tell you something, speak some sort of truth to you, but they are stuck, or they are leaving you. You're both of you are kind of stuck because this Eight of Swords energy is kind of like kind of tied and bound, and there's no way forward, but also no way back as well, because the way back is the path is barred by the things that have already been said. So it's kind of like how they're thinking is, I don't know if we're going to actually be able to move forward because of everything that has already been said between us in the past. And as much as they know that you still want to work on it with them, they feel unable to. Well, that would actually be, in this case with this particular Eight of Swords, taking that leap of faith off the cliff edge, like the Fool kind of style. But they're stuck. They're not moving. They're not taking that leap of faith. So what happened in the past between the two of you is clarified by the Judgment card. So this can talk about something like a resurrection, something coming back to life already. As I said, I think you guys kind of got back on the same page. You were actually working through things in the recent past. This Judgment, there may have been some sort of big decision as well that you already made, maybe even to work on this together. And yeah, something I feel like in the past, there was a resurgence between the two of you. The current mutual energy is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So let me get a little bit more, because to me this is like, okay, we're still moving forward, we're still like celebrating, enjoying it, but this Ten of Swords is kind of like, I kind of get this person is look, it's not going to be for everyone, but for whoever this is resonating for, it's kind of like they haven't told you something, or something is still hidden, which if you they feel like if you knew about it, then it would be over. And it's kind of like, I feel like you are more like, we're moving forward, You know, we're getting over these issues, but there is something that they still aren't dealing with currently. So let me get a little bit more. What is it about this? Why is this Ten of Swords here in the current mutual energy for Aries and their person? Why is the Ten of Swords here, please? Five of Swords. Okay, so that's something that, again, is not being spoken about. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Whoa. Oh, sorry. King of Pentacles. Okay. Anything else, please? Got strong Virgo energy now. Oh. The Hermit and the Ten of Swords came out together to clarify why is the Ten of Swords here. So, I mean, this is like, I mean, it could also be like someone needing to decide whether to something is over. Oh, Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. This is needing to make some sort of decision about a new start in love. Now, look, I'm not getting a sense about I don't want to say that there's a third party involved. I mean, I was just going to say it may be that they need to, with the Three of Pentacles, that can be obviously too many people with three parties, and there needs to maybe be some honesty. That could also be the thing that was hidden beneath the surface that needs, you know, they're fearing is going to be over if it's actually revealed. But look, in terms of the current mutual energy, why this Ten of Swords is here, there is the Five of Swords, which is like lack of communication about something. There's this Nine of Cups. It's kind of like someone holding back their feelings, maybe being even drinking, I'm getting as well. I think I said substance abuse earlier with the Devil. So it could be someone not speaking, just, you know, just alone at home drinking and worrying that something is over. Now it doesn't have to be anything to do with a third party, but it's just that you could certainly be dealing with an earth sign, by the way, with that King of Pentacles. But this person is thinking about soul searching about whether there should be over. It's done, it's finished with that Ten of Swords. Or whether there should be this new beautiful beginning in love with the Ace of Cups. And it's kind of like that current mutual energy. I don't know if they are, it's more just that it's coming through very strongly that they're worried that it will be over, or whether it would be possible to have a new beginning. So let's carry on. What this person wishes would happen between the two of you, I mean, is clarified by the Four of Swords. So it may be that they, this Four of Swords is again, it's not communicating as you feel about them. Maybe you feel like they are not communicating with you, even though you love them and you want to work on this with them. So it may be that what they want to happen in the connection is to not communicate, I have to say, with this Four of Swords, for them to have some time to themselves to maybe conquer their issues and work past their whatever is holding them back, making them feel like they can't succeed, whether that is some sort of vice or something else. But it is it's kind of like they maybe need to sort themselves out is what they want to happen, and to not to maybe, I get this sense of like avoiding a conversation though with you until whilst they focus on this. So what is blocking this connection? So what's blocking this connection from moving forward? Could that Ace of Pentacles that we keep seeing could be a proposal, to be honest, and it could be, okay, so I have to say as well that this here in the current mutual energy is the with the Four of Wands, as I said, is like my marriage card in this deck. And listen, this person could have some sort of issue with marriage as well. Now, I say that because here in what is blocking it is this Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see, it's literally two people getting married. For me, obviously, I know we've already had it here with the Ten of Pentacles, and that is about the long term, the longevity, the, you know, having a long term commitment. So it doesn't have to be specifically about marriage, but I feel like what is holding up for many of you is someone's hesitancy to actually maybe make some sort of offer, make a decision about either making an offer about marriage, and if that is a sticking point for you guys right now. Maybe that is an element about someone doesn't want to have kids until they're married and the other person really just wants to have kids. Who knows, could be an element. But yeah, what the blockage here is that the hesitancy of someone to actually make some sort of offer, going back and forth, and it's related to some sort of long-term commitment or marriage. So what are their intentions towards you, Aries, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So that's more earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But interestingly, this Queen of Pentacles she's like the wife material queen of the tarot. She keeps a beautiful home. She's very nurturing, abundant, and again, like long-term potential. So for me, the intention here is that to deal with whatever is hidden, to make things right, to do right by you. And I feel like this is talking about taking that responsibility for themselves, taking responsibility for their actions, and talking about a stable commitment with you by making things right. Now, what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Justice card. So there it is again. Their current situation is taking serious responsibility for themselves, doing the right thing, making the decision that is fair for all parties, and focus very much on, this is like a sense of serious integrity here with this person, I have to say, that their current situation is just being a good person is what they're focused on, and doing things the right way, basically. Now, the action they're most likely going to take towards you next is clarified, interestingly, by the Two of Swords. So this is making some sort of decision as well. Look, I mean, for some of you, it's not going to be for all of you. This person needs to put an end to someone or a situation with this could be why, for obviously, as I said, for some of you, it could be that they're thinking very much about ending something so they can have that new beginning, that Ace of Cups, because I'm getting here with the Queen of Swords. This can also talk about, someone who is, how can I put this? The Queen who's kind of, who's dumped, things are ended, she's very angry, but it's making that kind of decision so that they can have that new beginning, that leap of faith, maybe towards you. Now, as I said, it's not going to be for everyone, but if that is the case, then that is talking about they need to maybe even get out of some sort of toxic situation, and what they want is to actually not really communicate with you until they've sorted that and they've done things the right way, is what I'm getting. And maybe that is why they're unable to make some sort of offer to you, because they're also dealing with some sort of commitment that they have to actually maybe put an end to first. It could go that way as well. But otherwise, I'm just saying the action they're going to take towards you next is to make the decision that is, as I said, this is very like Justice energy for me here as well. You see the similarity in the cards. So this is making a fair and true right decision to do the right thing, even if it might upset someone, or even if they might have to deal with your wrath or somebody else's wrath, and to take that leap of faith, take that risk to have the new beginning. So your advice, Aries, is clarified by the Hierophant here in this deck. So, and it's interesting for me as well, because now I'm seeing this Ten of Swords in a slightly different light. This is kind of like, the advice here is that something needs to end so that something else can begin, I have to say as well. This is, letting something go completely, so that there can be a new beginning. The Hierophant is also talking about commitment, and at higher levels of commitment, it's something, it's can talk about marriage sometimes, but it can also talk about faith, having faith that in a connection. So if it's nothing to do with someone needing to like walk away from something else and do things right, then it's more just that, as I was saying at the start, between you and this person, for there to be this new beginning, you have to actually let go of, you know, whatever painful stuff went in the past, accept that that is done and that's in the past, and you know, move into this fresh new energy, and have faith. And maybe even again with that Ten of Pentacles I was saying at the beginning, with like you see the similarity, you know, completely different decks, but this character here and this guy here who's kind of placing the crown on the other guy's head, it's kind of like someone wise and a spiritual leader even. So it could very much be to if you are ever struggling with actually letting something go and having this new beginning, then maybe consult someone who is wise, who can offer you spiritual guidance, that kind of thing, to help you move forward, and have faith and in that wisdom, in that guidance. And yeah, time to let whatever that is go and move on to something new. And then what's going to be happening between the two of you this month, Aries, is clarified by the Sun. So that's very positive. So after all this painful thinking and tormented thought and going back and forth, and there is certainly, again, I'm getting this sense here of overcoming obstacles, determined to work through something, you know, fighting hard, persevering. But there it is, exactly with what your person wants to happen, to kind of conquer their issues, the toxicity, the vices, or whatever. There it is again. So I feel like it's going to maybe be a bit of a tough month in terms of putting the hard work in and maybe doing a lot of soul searching and things playing over and over in your head again. But at the end of the day, there will be victory, there will be success, there will be a lot of positivity and good fortune coming in for you with the Sun card. So I feel like the sun is going to shine on you and this connection again by the end of March. So that is what I've got for you, Aries. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense. It kind of went all over the place at a couple of points, but I really hope it made sense for someone out there. So please do leave me a comment if it resonated, let me know. And don't forget to hit like. I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes nearer the end of March. So hit like for me, hit subscribe, that would be wonderful to support the channel, and then you'll know when new videos are up. And yeah, just thank you so much for all your support and for being here. Have an amazing March. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.